what's happening? Hey, we just pulled up to Moreland, bro. Where you at? Southside, Clayco, so that.
You ain't never been to Skate Town. Auto National, you know it go down. You ain't never been to Cascade on the west side, up in LK. You ain't never been to Golden Glide, it's in the day. You ain't never been to Sparkles, sliding with your babe. I ain't never been to Skate Zone, cause it's out in Marlboro. I'ma pack a car, I'ma take the grams and meet tomorrow.
Bring it, yeah, bring it, so bring it, I don't bring it now, this will be your, so better take your, ugly.
I was playing shows on outside. Hit the road, and it was hot. I said, man, point that fan at me, and I'll be good to go.
Call it Motown, call it the Motor City. To Lions fans, this is home. Ford Field in downtown Detroit. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Cleveland Browns and the Detroit Lions. Alongside Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. The kicker has us set for the start. And we are underway in downtown Detroit. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line.
Travel like a bond, I'm a traveling man. LAX out to Baltimore, then landed in France. Play some shows out in Germany, then ball in Japan. See these rappers take
Hell, you won! That's your team! That's your team! 10! Cut! Hold, 180! Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. Oh, what a run! Down inside the 30-yard line. A huge play right off the bat. 36 yards.
Well, it's hard to imagine starting a game much better than that. Great play design. You can tell all week they love that play to start the game, and, man, you can see why.
First down, and they stick with Gibbs. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
From the 24 now, here's second and 5. Once again, it's Gibbs. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's third down.
Brings up third and 4.
Now the shotgun. It's gone. That is caught. What a throw. Sam Laporta. Touchdown, Detroit. That his second TD catch of the season.
And this is certainly what they've wanted to do all season long, and it's a huge reason, Mike, for this winning streak. Their ability to jump teams early and play with a lead. Everything is so much easier for the coach, for the offense, for the defense. Playing with a lead in the NFL is the ultimate position to be in.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return, it's Jerome Ford. They get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10. Now this looks like a design run. And he's out of bounds, up close to the 45-yard line. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
I think this is something that we can expect to see here, especially early, Mike, as this team gets into a rhythm. They want to lean on this run game. They feel like they have a lot of advantages over this defense, and you can see from the first play here why they feel that way.
Hold it ready. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Movement. Let's go. Cowboy, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Cup 19, Mustang 19.
On first and 10, it's Sanders. Left side, he's got Njoku. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
No gain on the play.
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
At the 44-yard line.
One is complete, and he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
5 yards on the play, and it's third down.
Here now, third and 5.
Panther 60, Panther 60. 19, Tiger, 19, Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Panther 60.
From the gun, it's Shador. Open man, and that's Tillman. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of
They'll pick up
23
23 on that
And the
one.
Browns
It's a Browns first down.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
Come on. 18 Cardinal, Ready.
And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring them down for a big loss.
This is a play we've seen this offense have success with in the past, but here you have to wonder if they maybe tipped their hand a bit because that one went nowhere.
So after the loss on first, here's second and 14. Here's a designed run. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. That's his third rushing touchdown of the year. Now the try here for the point after. The kick is good. And the Browns come right back to tie it at 7. team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Check. We go, top.
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Frank Delphin up to make the play.
He was taken down by...
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 38 now, here's second down and 7. To throw is gone. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line.
Gain of 19 yards.
They'll get 19 out of that play. Good for a Lions first down.
This is so much of the skill sets that we're seeing around the league at the running back position. You don't want to have to sub your running back off the field, Mike, when you build what they call these empty or 5-wide sets. Can you keep your running back and run true receiver routes and be a threat? Because when you can, there's a lot of big plays to be made.
Black 20.
Goff gives it to Gibbs. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
180.
Goff going to get this out to St. Brown. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
13 yards on the play.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. All even on the scoreboard. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. Lions ball to begin the second quarter as they've got it with first and 10. Here's a handoff to Gibbs. They'll push forward here down to about the 27. Jonathan Owens able to make the play.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6. At the 27.
It is second and 6.
180. Hey, kill. What's that?
From the gun, it's Goff. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyway. We do know it'll be third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
20.
From the gun, on third down, it's Goff. Oh, that's swung out wide and intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. Inside the 20. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Brown.
So it's third down, and just seems clear that he's just trying to do anything to keep the drive alive. But even though you're trying to keep the punt team off the field, you just can't be careless and reckless. And that's really what he ended up being, Mike. And defense takes advantage and takes it back to the house.
The extra point is good. And the Browns move out to a 14-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And that's going to be short, not making it to the landing zone. So this means the ball's going to come out to the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. Not much there, maybe a yard.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. Now Goff. That's the 3rd round rookie pick, Isaac Seumalo.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. To throw is Goff. That's caught by Gibbs. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A gain there of 15. 1st down, Detroit.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Goff to throw. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it. And that pass ball's incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
2nd and 10. Here's Goff. To the right side, that's St. Brown. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
He's got his tight end. That's Laporta. And the defense can't be stopped there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up the 1st down.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
Brought down by Martin Emerson. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 15-yard line.
Now, Goff. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
It's a loss of 14. Brings up 3rd down.
2 minutes remaining here in this 1st half. Greg and I back from Ford Field in Detroit in a moment. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. 20. Goff to throw. And that is incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target. And now it's 4th down.
He was defended by Martin Emerson.
Bates' kick is good. And the Lions are back within 4 at 14-10.
I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Here comes Ford on the return. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Move it, nice. Trap 60, trap 60. 7 Pirates, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Now Shador on first down. That's caught down the field is Tillman. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. A big play to kick off this drive. 47 yards.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Bronco 80. 18 card, 18, Pioneer. 19, Mustang 19.
On first down, it's Sanders. There's a short throw caught by Njoku. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's first and goal.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It is such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game, and they're knocking on the door here, first and goal. At the very least, got to come away with some points.
From the gun, it's a big mistake. It was first and goal, and it's intercepted. Accelerating toward midfield. Still going. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Lions.
You know, it always amazes me, Mike, that these guys have all this energy, that following a long return like that then they can get into these big, elaborate celebrations. But listen, I don't blame them. You're a defensive guy. You don't get the ball in your hands very often. When you score, man, you better make the most of it.
Here's Bates for the extra point. He's got it. And the Lions move out to a 3-point edge, 17-14. So, final seconds of this first half. Looks like they'll take a lead into the locker room as the kick's away. Here comes Ford on the return.
Jerome Ford is on the return. The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
He'll get this complete to Jerry Jeudy. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half.
69. Here we go. Set. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cup 19. Cup 19. Ready,
They'll throw on first down with Sanders. Looking deep here for Tillman. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. 3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. Here comes Ford on the return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Come on.
Now this is going to be a design run. They'll let him keep it. And that's good run support at the end. Nice tackle out wide. They'll hold him to a gain of 2.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
on a 2nd and 7 from the 27.
Buffalo 18. Let's go. 19 tight. 19. Shot 60. Shot 79 Broncos. Go.
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. Front row, right side, taken by Njoku. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Well, we'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
60 by 6, left side 19. 7 Pirates. 70 Rangers, 7.
Throwing now, Sanders on first down to his tight end, Njoku. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. A pickup there of 13. First down, Cleveland.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Panthers 60, Panthers Cougar 19.
They run straight ahead with Judkins. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
Sean Judkins, the ball carrier. He was tackled at the 46-yard line.
From the 46. Here's 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Now 3rd and 4.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Here we go, set. 19 Tiger.
Sanders on 3rd down. That's to the open man. It's Tillman. And will move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on 3rd down.
28-yard gain.
So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most are 8 coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Lions' 9-yard line.
Up the middle goes Judkins here. And he'll fight it forward. Doesn't get a hold up, but he got what he needed. It is 1st and goal coming up.
That's good for the Browns. First down.
Here we go.
Now this looks like a design run. Down to the 4. It'll be 2nd and goal.
He's run down at the 4-yard line. A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal.
Tillman, the man in motion. Judkins. Let's give him a yard down to the 3-yard line.
And after putting together what's been a long and methodical drive, they suddenly find themselves on the verge of potentially stalling out. So this defense, they can get a stop here. That would feel like a pretty big win on a drive that's largely been dominated by the offense.
Line of scrimmage, the 3. 3rd and goal.
Let's go.
This one caught at the 4. And he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's 4th and goal.
It's now 4th and goal.
His kick is perfect. And the Browns have tied it at 17.
So touchdowns are always the primary goal of every drive. But when you find yourself down 3 here in the second half, you've just got to find a way to tie the game up. And they were able to do that here.
This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35.
Cut. Like 20.
Here's Gibbs. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Goff.
That's a short one caught by Laporta. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
You want to be a star in the NFL, Mike? These are the high-pressure moments that you can't shy away from. The greats, they embrace it. Tie ball game, fourth quarter. The game is on the line. Everyone in the stadium knows where that ball is going, and I can't blame them.
Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. Down the field, he's got St. Brown. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18.
At the 30-yard line.
A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
Down at the 26. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and
6. 2nd down and 6 now from the 26. From the gun, it's Goff. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
Based on the routes downfield, it looked like the protection was designed to give the quarterback a little bit more time to wait for things to uncover downfield. So give credit up front to the defensive line. Immediate pressure early speeds up the quarterback's clock. He's got no choice than to get rid of it, probably a little bit earlier than he would have preferred.
And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain, and that'll set up 4th down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Possibly the play of the game right here. It is 4th down.
180. Hey, 76. 76.
They'll go for it. Here's Goff. That is incomplete. They elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Here we go. Check. Cougar 19. Trap 50. Trap 50.
From the gun, it's Shador. Open man. That is Bob. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. The rookie from Colorado on target with that throw. His guys have a first down. So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. Here's a designed run. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so Give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
Pass caught by Bond. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. 2 times they've connected on this drive now. This one for 21 yards and a first down.
Cup 19. 7 Pirates. Mustang 19. Ready?
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. Oh, a man open right side. He's got him. And he's in. Isaiah Bond. Touchdown, Cleveland. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. The kicking team up for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Browns will go up by 7.
Browns 24, Lions 17.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Tonight. 180.
On 1st down, it's Goff. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Carson Schlesinger.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback. Because this defense, they're on to you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll run with Judkins to begin the drive. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring them down for a big loss.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Come on. Pass to the left. 60 Bison. Dragon 60. 79 Broncos. 18 Pioneer.
They'll drop to throw. He'll get that to Quinshon Judkins. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down.
A 9-yard gain on the play.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, you know, the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
Here we go. Coffee. 70 Rangers. 70. 19 tight. 19 tight. 19 Lions. Ready.
From the gun on third down, Sanders. He's got his man complete. That's Judy. And he will go all the way. Jerry Judy. Touchdown Browns. It's his third touchdown on the year. The PAT is up and good. And the Browns will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. This is 1st and 10. On play action, Goff out to his right. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be second down.
In these critical moments of the game, Mike, you always turn to your best players. And that's exactly what they did here. And they just weren't able to connect. Give this defense a lot of credit. They knew when it was crunch time, where did this quarterback want to look? And they were ready, and they took him away.
On second down, Goff. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. And that's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started. And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide, we're just going to air it out first, second, third down. All three incompletions, and now it brings up fourth down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
Here we go. This is fourth down. He'll get this one complete to St. Brown. They convert with a gain of 15.
And these are the moments in the game, Mike, where you need your best players to come through and make their presence felt. That's exactly what he does there. Picks up a nice reception, good chunk of yards, and they keep their hopes alive.
That is hard. And he'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. All three timeouts still remain. They'd love to use them on the defensive end, but here comes 1st and 10.
18-yard line.
Shell. What's that?
Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. He'll take this down to the 6. That's good enough for first down, first and goal. The Lions call their first timeout as they'll stop with 25 seconds remaining on the clock.
6-yard line.
That one to the end zone, but incomplete. He was looking for Jahmyr Gibbs out of the backfield.
Brings up second.
And it'll lead to a second and goal.
We're good. What's that?
Here's Goff. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
And with that late score, it's going to give them a little bit of late life here, Mike. But remember, the next series of events is very unlikely. They need to get the onside kick and then likely a Hail Mary situation. So while they definitely have a little bit of a chance, I think it's pretty slim.
Important moment here for the Lions as they're going to go for 2.
The Lions will set up for the 2-point
Goff to throw. And the rush gets there. Down he goes.
put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this two-point try, but execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Just a complete breakdown there by the hands team, Mike. They have to find a way to recover that ball. But now the kicking team's offense takes the field. They've got to put something together to get in position, but this ball has to get in the end zone.
Here's 1st and 10. Goff to throw. Working free downfield. It is fabulous. A gain of 21 on that pass play. Good for a Lions first down.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
76. Value three.
On 1st and 10, here's Goff. And this will be a touchdown. They are within a 2-point conversion of coming back to tie this game.
And what a finish this is shaping up to be, Mike. They somehow get the late touchdown with very little time left on the clock. And of course now everybody knows what's coming. You've got to have your best 2-point, gotta have it play. You've been working on it all week. Let's see what they got.
The last touchdown, that was only half the battle. Now they've got to get the 2-point conversion to tie this game up. Now Goff, and he will get in. The 2-point conversion works, and we might be headed to overtime.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Final seconds here, overtime looming on the horizon as they kick it off. This one brought in at the 16-yard line. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Here's 1st down. Here we go. One final play. Forced out wide. Looking deep here for Tillman. And that's going to be incomplete. They took one last chance here in regulation. It does not pan out. And we are headed to overtime. So, overtime coming up, and remember the rules now were changed in the offseason. They're the same as the overtime playoff rules. So each team gets to possess the football once. If they score a touchdown on the opening drive, it's no longer a walk-off. The other team can match it. From then on, it's next score wins. Each team gets 3 timeouts. Any defensive score ends the game. All replay challenges come from upstairs, and we play 1 overtime period. If it's still tied, that's the way the game ends. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Viking 18. There you go. Strike. Viking 8. Pressure on 80.
Off throw, right side, taken by Njoku. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
At the 44-yard line.
On the handoff, Njoku. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a 1st down.
5-yard gain.
Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their 2nd. And they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
And the Browns 1st down.
First and 10. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? So a lot of options on the table now. It's first and 5. Out of the gun, they'll give it to Judkins. And he'll get this down to the 40. It's a nice run. It's also a first down.
Gain of 6.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. Third and short, fourth and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the 31-yard line.
From the 31, here comes a second and a yard.
Get it. Count. Ready.
They run it once more with Judkins. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third down.
Here's a third down and 4. Out of the gun, it's Sanders. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down. Now Detroit's going to use their second timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
First down, Browns.
Look wide. Get this one complete. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1 at the Lions' 17-yard line.
Not even a little bit. Oh, Lord. Know yourself. Know your worth. My actions been louder than my words. How you sold, but still sold down to earth. Wanna do it, we can do it on the turf. Oh, Lord. I'm the rookie and the vet. Shout out to the...
A good spot here, second and a yard. They bring Judy in motion. On second down, it's Judkins. And he will have the first down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains.
That's good for a Browns. First down. First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Again, it's Judkins. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Some nose guards in the 3-4 defense, Mike, are just asked to take up space and eat up blockers. But not this guy. He defeats his blocker and makes the tackle. That's playing the nose guard at the next level.
Second and 10.
Here we go.
From the gun, it's Sanders. That's out wide to Judkins. And a nice game there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up third down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time. Play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
So now, out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This to get a leg up in the OT. He gets free. He's to midfield. Inside the 30. And he will dive into the end zone. 79 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. So it's a win here for the Lions. This game had a little bit of everything. Winds up going overtime. It's their defense that comes up with the big play. They get the touchdown, and in a stunning finish, an instant classic, if you will, they get the victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olsen. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Lions as we say so long from downtown Detroit.